Danganronpa.
Hey, what's up everyone? Today I bring you another episode of Danganronpa 2, Obvious Despair. Now, my thing is like, rest in peace fucking Mechamaru, bro. Rest in peace Gundam and his fucking rats, bro. But let's pick up where we last left off. Yeah, my coffee tastes like shit today, bro. But anyways, did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me!
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Oh, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekamaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Oh, she's crying as she says that, bro. Akane, let me lick that off of your face real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Shit, you want some weenie, bro? You want some Oscar Mayer, bro? I got you, bro. Shit, I got an Oscar in my Mayer. Wait, you know what, bro? I hope y'all know what I was trying to insinuate, but like, now that I think about it, bro, that shit's just fucking stupid as hell. Then let's go back now for now and eat. And then when we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then we'll do our best again. Chiaki, come share some space with me, girl. Hajime, bro, I need you to, like, get on your knees and beg this woman to fucking spend the night with you, bro. With this, the class trial has come to an end once again, and we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. Despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Do you think Nagito's a traitor, bruh? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else too. It's just so funny. I mean, no one could tell I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
Oh, I guess they were too busy with other matters. Maybe they've reached their limit? Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. You know what, bro? I feel like...
Kuma appears!
Bro, I don't think anybody summoned you.
Now then.
Oh! This fucking batshit lunatic fucking summoned you, bro.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely Nagito. Are you all alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Well.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know. Ah, looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
Hello. So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you gonna finally confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Among us! Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right! I just reused the stuff from the former headmaster spent a lot of time making. If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? Wait, Monokuma, that's actually some fucked up shit, because, like, I would at least want to trust, like, the information that you so daringly give us would be true, right? If it's my job to heat things up, then it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Manami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different.
Shing!
After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation's lackey who's putting you guys through all this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, it's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
I knew you'd say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right! You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Bro, I know they're talking about Makoto, bro.
Huh?
But Makoto's not fucking weird like this guy, bro. Like, Makoto, don't get me wrong, Makoto has, like, no personality whatsoever. But at least he, like, wasn't stupid crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worth as this meme reminds you of some other person, they must be. You know what, bro? That was a thing that they had going on in Danganronpa, bro, where like Makoto was just unlucky, bro.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across as much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, it won't be a stepping ladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
Hey, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island, you fucking bitch. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Yeah, I have to revert to my Angry Birds laugh. I'm sorry, bro. I had to try to somewhat make it funny or cringeworthy for you guys, bro. I'm sorry. Wait, so there's somebody else pulling up, bro? What does that mean? Or it means it might be somebody else. Okay, well, hold on, bro. Like, I meant like what's really going on here, bro? It means there's somebody else pulling up. Alright, bro. I'm not talking to y'all no more, bro. Nah, dude, that's actually very interesting, bro. Very interesting. I wonder what this next island is gonna have for us, bruh. Ooh, and I need to revisit that library, bro. Do you think it's too late for me to get anything, bro? Cause like, I remember right before we were forced to go to the fucking to the fun house. They told me that I had like the opportunity to. Wow, he got his earring, bruh. Rest in peace, bruh. So like right before we got finessed into the fun house, they told me that I could check the fucking library or like the ancient ruins or whatever the fuck. They told me they could check that one island before we went to the new one, and I never did. So do you think like now it's too late? But to be honest, man, now that I move forward with the story, bro, I think I'm gonna just keep it that way, bro. Fuck it. It is what it is. After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. Just like before, our day began with all of us gathering at the restaurant.
Jeez.
You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. This restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Silly fool!
Bro, that scared the fuck out of me, bro. Bro, that shit sounded like it was behind me, bro.
Oh my.
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice.
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant. Bro, what?
Jeez.
Seriously. I'm starting to realize how valuable Teru was. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This. It took me all night to make it.
My.
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
I'm no doll. I'm Mini Maru.
That's actually pretty cool. Mini Maru. I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Are you serious?
Oh! Ow! Ow! I mean, how do I read that?
Thanks.
It's so cute. Thanks. I'll keep it.
Well,
Huh? I never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
whoa!
Whoa! Hey now! That's the bully's logic.
Man.
Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know? About Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So, if we're gonna prevent something like this from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. I hate that she's clinging onto what Gundam is saying right now that Kazuichi's trying to do something. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
What do you think about my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh? Did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
What? I was up all night memorizing that speech!
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini Maru.
Man.
Yeah. I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points. I wish I could be Mini Maru, bruh. Imagine fucking being a masseuse of those fucking glorious sacks that fucking Akane carries on her, bruh. God,
You serious?
that's amazing.
Of course.
I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Kai looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well,
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he was always a dangerous bastard, but he crossed the line, you know?
hey.
And that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure out something that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. You still don't realize it. Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course. Ooh.
Hey, bastard.
What did he mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? Oh, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't ever scare me like that. It's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But, shit. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant that I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student. Chiaki, what are you about to say to make me feel better?
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
I thought she was gonna be like, just meet me in my room. I've been looking for a chair to sit on. Shit, bro, you know I would have been like gone, bro. I would have disappeared, bro. She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Oh god, what the fuck is this gonna be?
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey,
What the hell? Yeah, wait, I'm trying to understand that. The hell? You're saying it all wrong. Okay, fucking Manu, stupid ass, bro. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Oh, what the heck? You're covered in blood. You saw me? Yes, that's right. The mana beast this time was very strong.
You?
Gross! Don't get close to me. Get out of here.
What?
No gratitude. I'm being treated like hell.
Hey.
Why don't you clean off that blood? We're trying to eat. Yes, I'm ashamed of myself.
Ding, 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 ding.
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last mana beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What in reaction? It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. What's shabu shabu? What? Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, "It's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island?" Well, it's true that I don't really expect much.
don't misunderstand.
Who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass.
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away as a mistake.
I'll show you my serious
Because
side.
if we can't run, we'll fight! I'll crush everyone who put us through this crap in one blow.
Hey,
Damn, I'm about to oppose her then, bro. You're telling me one blow? Shit. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
what are you saying?
Why? You forget what you said earlier?
Hey!
Dumbass! I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
I'm getting pumped up! Let's charge our way to that new island!
I'm starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami. I'll crush them all at once!
That's...
Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right.
Leave it to me.
And I gotta do my best too. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. And that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling. Like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I try to stay focused on moving forward. Oh man, no. Well, bro, it's about time that we start getting some more we can start getting some important information here, bro. You know. With the Monabees gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island.
So this is the last island.
Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
Interesting. Let's see what's up. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after another and being carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma. What the hell? The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. Wait, you're telling me Monokuma's made of coconut trees? Wait, what? Monokumas were being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after another. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. Let's see. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I don't even know how to read that, bro. Like, harf? Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Har, I'm gonna be rich! But you made way too many. You're going to be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. I see. So this is the place for manufacturing your life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I don't really feel like going.
But still.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should go there for just a while. Without thinking, I peeked inside the piled up stacks of cardboard boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive in the funhouse. Now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, there's no reason for it existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. Okay, so... Whoa. This looks like a Monokuma panel. Why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom! Then they stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open up an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail.
Hey!
Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs.
What the fuck was... What's a Pog? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want to look that up, bro. I'm sorry. We're in the 90s.
Hey!
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive you.
Because there's no merch of me.
My little sister.
Oh, Monami. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys. Two old guys living together.
Shing!
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end.
Did you even need the old guys in that story?
In other words,
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
you stupid brother.
She's like, you did this to me. You're the one that gave me this fuck ass diaper, bruh. And this protruding fucking belly button, bruh. Damn. Aw, rip. Wait, is this a JoJo's reference?
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
Wait, this is a JoJo's reference, bruh.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding service.
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Oh, Jimmy, let's run. You're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plans for inventory disposal. That is funny, bro. What the hell? That thing over there. Is that a tank? Hajime, they're not called tanks anymore. They're actually called Vanguard, okay? Alright, bro. Like, the time of Overwatch is over. Now we play Marvel Rivals. I'll play, bro. I'll play. Is it real? Oh no, go sit in front of the fucking blaster, bro. Go sit in front of the cannon and see for yourself, bitch. Not just that. There's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. This appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. No problemo? A course in modern warfare is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime and now this? Sonya's country never ceases to baffle me.
However,
Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh?
Well,
I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this?
however,
I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So, what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
well,
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan as a considerable link. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked and the hotel is really clean. You know, this sentence right here fucked me up, bro. I'm assuming it was, could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
well,
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
however,
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it! What the hell's going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening one after another, we might have overlooked a more pressing issue, and that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Damn, interesting. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists! And that goes for women too.
All right.
Want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. Bro, Hajime, if you don't take her up on this fucking fight, you know what, bro? Why am I even surprised? Boob pillows? Oh my god, bro. Like, even she acknowledges she's got some tremendous cushions for a chest, bro. Helicopter! Helicopter! Yeah! My fault, bro. I saw a helicopter. I'm thinking. Oh, damn. Bro, this shit looks like it's straight out of a Nintendo 64 fucking frame, bro. Like, this helicopter. Don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I ended up hurting my fist. I thought he hit his head or some shit like that, bro. Damn it. I'm so weak. Yeah, you ain't gotta tell us, Hajime. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electrical insulation and other machine parts. They're like a mid-sized company with only 100 employees. But they're the biggest corporation in Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right. It's like they're making something more dangerous. Okay, is it just, bro, like, I see sometimes, don't get me wrong, bro, I don't know how to fucking read, bro, I really don't. And sometimes, bro, like, my reading is absolute dog shit, bro. I know y'all see it, y'all hear it, bro, I'm so sorry. But then there's also times where I have to reread a sentence, and it's because of times like this where just literally one word will literally throw me to the wall and leave a dent in the fucking wall, bro. Like literally, I was just missing the word A right here, and that threw me the fuck off so hard, bro. Like, it seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Okay. What am I looking at? It's like two things to look at, bro. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin?
Maybe.
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously? How can they make robots? Ah! Hey! Just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? This machine is making another machine? The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mono Beasts?
Maybe.
Is there any chance that those Mono Beasts were created here? The Mono Beasts were created here?
Fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye.
That's why I said it's just fine.
There's something wrong with you.
See, I was just telling you guys how I don't know how to fucking read. All he said was, that's why it's just fine. And then I threw in there, that's why I said it was just fine. You see what I mean? Like, I literally, like, so I'm telling you, bro, don't get me wrong, it's more times I'm the one with the issue here. Well, here. What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Is that it? Hey, Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
Why? But why? Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. However, whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it that it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So, what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. And these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all.
yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually, it spread like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents started occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spread throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title.
Hey,
Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas. Because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, the students causing a riot that on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
of course not.
there's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. They refer, bro. This is a Death Note reference, bro. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us. So maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all this just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right.
That's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They are the ones making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I say that aloud, it's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean,
If that's true, then our fates are in the hand of those rich perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Wasn't this for a show as well? Like, wasn't Dangan 1 like for show? Like, as in like to please the crowd or what shit or whatever? Like the
yo,
what the fuck? Hey Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up, Fuyuhiko?
well,
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right. I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now.
damn right.
And you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. After letting me know, Fuyuhiko left the area. You actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Ow. What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing.
now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also felt like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I believe there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well,
Are you sure about that?
Are we sure about that? Huh?
Huh?
What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? Pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma's forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him.
huh?
You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then, it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, is it not possible that they are both our enemy?
I'm starting to get pumped up.
Like a three-way battle. That's kinda hot.
Hey,
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's working for them?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way! You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut the fuck up! Yes!
Listen,
There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent fool.
How could you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Wait, is that Nagito? Weak. How weak.
Man,
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
such despair.
That weakness is hopelessness. Nagito. Well, let's hold on before we do that. There you go. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, bro. Hold on. Let me tell you something real quick, bro. I bought this hot plate, right? It's meant for coffee mugs. So like I have this issue where like I kind of drink my coffee up until like maybe like a fourth of it. I leave like a fourth of it, and the reason why is because it gets cold. And then like, well, my coffee cold is kind of whack, right? Unless it's iced, then that's a whole different question. But I never finish my coffees, and so I'm just wasting coffee. So I got this hot plate. Now I put the cup on top of the hot plate, and it keeps that 1/4 warm, and so it's still appetizing. So it's great. I'm sorry, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What is that?
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and is carefully watching us.
you...
Hey, what are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life.
How about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making any sense at all.
Not making sense.
Okay.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange?
Huh?
What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You've been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like it either. Well, I never liked it in the first place.
This is troubling.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys won't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're going to weed out the traitor?
please wait.
As I've already said, there is no traitor. Hey, I'll bet in the end, you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will I?
This is exciting!
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You...
What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind?
Now then.
I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry, because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Could it be?
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey!
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
A kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it!
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? It's like how I forgot that I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
And we gotta tie him up again! Forcing him to stop is the only way!
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious side.
I've got what it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Okay. You know what? I find that hilarious that he still responds in like the right moments, you know what I mean? Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I'll come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. I have Nagito, huh? Kazuichi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. For being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration on the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. And that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna say sorry if I did not hit the spot with the Kazuichi voice acting, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've been lacking on the Nagito voice and also on the Kazuichi voice. but I don't know what it is, bro. I just can't get back on track with these guys, bro. But anyways, it's been fun nonetheless. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.